Hi guys, I'm Rob and welcome back to Rob's Model Cars. Now I get excited when new models get released, and that's why I'm pretty much addicted to this hobby of 1/18 scale model cars. But every now and then a certain model comes along that I just have to have. Now that's the case with today's model. When I saw it I thought, wow, that's a spectacular looking model. Now I really had to stretch the budget to afford this one because it is known as being the very top high-end model brand, and it has very high-end prices associated with it. But what I have to show you today is the brand new Davis & Giovanni Liberty Walk Aventador Infinite model. Now this is actually based on a real car, which is one thing that Davis & Giovanni do with their models. The majority of their models are extremely accurate and are all based on actual real cars, down to the last decal. So that's something that's really special about these model cars. And as you'll see in a minute, the fit, finish, the quality of these models is second to none, but so is their price tags. Now, I've reviewed quite a few Davis & Giovanni models before. It just comes in a plain black cardboard box with a label on the end what model is inside. They do come standard with a plexiglass display case, which you'd want that for the price. And this is the model that I'm going to show you today. So this is the Infinite Lamborghini Aventador Liberty Walk Edition. And as you can see, it really is something special. So this one I actually purchased through New Ace in Hong Kong. It was a whopping $885 US, which in Australian dollars worked out to around $1,380. So this is right up there with one of the most expensive model cars I've ever bought. But as I say, I just had to have it, and when you get a closer look at this, you'll see why. So we'll get this out, we'll put it on the turntable, and we'll have a closer look at this stunning, stunning Infinite Liberty Walk Aventador. Now check this out. Now, as a model builder, I know how involved it is to paint these model cars. And something like this, with all this multicolored work going on, it would have taken quite a lot of time to actually do just the paintwork alone on this model car. A little bit of time with the decals as well, but mainly the paint, being that the whole back of the model is yellow, and we've got some red and yellow striping and carbon fibre on the model as well. So absolutely spectacular. And as I say, I think this is based on a real car that's in Thailand, and it was wrapped by the wrap icon. So yeah, absolutely stunning. As you can see, the paint finish is absolutely flawless, super glossy, probably lots and lots of reflection from all my LED lights, but wow, in the flesh it's absolutely amazing. Now we'll start with the base of the model, because all these Davis & Giovanni models come on these white leather bases with the red stitching. It has the nameplate on the front, LB Performance Aventador. This is limited to 36 pieces, and this is number 18, so nearly halfway, or just over halfway through the production of these models. Now you can remove these models from the bases, but you do have to pull off the bottom layer of the base to find the screws. But yeah, I just don't want to handle these models. They're super, super expensive, so I leave it on the white leather base. Now the details in this thing are absolutely amazing, but we'll start with the finer details. Of course, for this price point, it does have photo etch mesh all in the front openings of the bumper bar. It does have mesh pieces in this new vented hood. In the side intakes there is also mesh, and the whole back of the car as well has mesh in all the openings. Now I have to point out that this is the version 2.0 of the Liberty Walk Aventador kit, so you will see the revised front bumper bar, these big vertical canards that come up the side, flat canards there. It has a different style rear wing that we'll get to. a completely new rear diffuser and side skirts as well. Now, they always do a great job on the headlights, so these headlights are no exception. This is quite unique, this model, that one headlight actually has some graphics applied over the top of it and one headlight is visible. It's got a beautiful little Lamborghini emblem on the nose of the model. As I say, this is the version 2 Liberty Walk kit, which has this new vented bonnet. Now, as you can see, this new bonnet is all carbon fibre and it has these mesh intakes in the centre. Now, the whole nose is revised as well, so it has a similar shape in the centre to an Aventador S, but it has these much more aggressive side splitters which upturn on the sides here. This is all carbon fibre with a red pinstripe around there. You also have these little dive planes here as well, which are in full carbon fibre. Great job as always on the Liberty Walk kit. It actually has little black rivets in the fender extensions. Windscreen wipers are actually little metal pieces, and you do have this banner across here. My wife tells me this is Japanese. And again, super clear plastics are used for the windows on these models, same as the engine cover as well, super clear plastics used. Now, this version 2.0 has a revised side sill as well, which upturns at the back here. This is all in carbon fibre as well, and super glossy. We've got the intake trims here are in red for something different, which is quite nice, and you've got this massive revised rear diffuser on this version 2.0 as well, which again has these big upturned blades which come and join onto the body. So super aggressive compared to the version 1 Liberty Walk kit for this Aventador, and this rear wing is new as well for the 2.0. So this is a top mounted wing. The version 1 was bottom mounted and had the big metal wing legs that came in underneath there. So revised wing, and that's all in super glossy full carbon fibre as well, same as the back of the wing also. This is all full carbon fibre, super glossy, and these wing legs are also in photo etched metal. And I guess really what makes this model stand out is the actual the paintwork, the graphics package on this. Very similar to the Advan liveries with the stripes on the back, but it's in yellow instead of red, and you've got all these different colours in the front as well. So the fender extensions are red. We've got some other slashes of red here, some slashes of yellow, and some coloured yellow on the sides of the nose as well. So the graduation of the stripes run right through from the side to the roof to a V and come back the other way. So absolutely spectacular. That would have taken me hours and hours and hours to do a paint job like this on a model car. So I've been told that that's what the difference is in pricing between Davis and Giovanni models. This model in a plain colour is quite a lot cheaper. When I say a lot cheaper, $150, $200 cheaper. It's because this requires so much effort in the painting that it costs a lot more money than the plain body versions of this same Aventador 2.0. So yeah, I think it's an absolutely stunning model, something you don't see too often unless you buy racing car models that have quite elaborate paint schemes on them. But yeah, this one, I just absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. Now, Liberty Walk factory models do make a model of this car, but the wheels are the same size front and back on that model, and the stance is just not as good as this model. So I chose this Davis and Giovanni version over the factory official Liberty Walk model, just because of the way it sat and the wheels. Now on these Aventadors, the real ones, run a 21-inch wheel on the front and a 22-inch wheel on the back, and the same as with this model. They're slightly bigger on the back. They're mainly a black wheel, but they have satin carbon fibre spoke inserts. Great job on the carbon ceramic brake rotors behind, and you've got your black brake calipers in there, front and rear as well. And of course you have your Pirelli P0 writing on the tyres in yellow and the tyre stripes in yellow also. So yeah, absolutely stunning model. And as you can see, the build quality is extremely high on these models. I wish they were so much cheaper than they were, but I guess if you want the best quality, you have to pay the price. So that's pretty much the exterior of the model. I think I touched on the rear diffuser all being in full carbon fibre, and that has the red pinstripe around there as well. Now the same as what I do with my custom models, all the decals are under the clear coat, so that's something that even BBR and MR don't do. The decals are not under the clear coat like these D&G models. So trust me, as a model builder, it takes a lot of time to paint a model, apply all the decals, and then re-clear the model again. So you're really paying for the labour and the cost involved and the time to make these models. So yeah, that's the exterior of the model. Super slammed, fantastic paint finish, great details, lots of carbon fibre, really is very impressive. Now the engine, great detail in there as well. So again, super clear plastics used on the engine cover, and there's many layers in there to the engine. So you can see the Lamborghini V12 engine in there. Lots of detail, a lot of carbon fibre parts as well. So even though the model doesn't open, it's great with the Aventador that you can see all the engine detail through the glass. So really spectacular job there. Yeah, as I said, a lot of carbon fibre in there, so all the strut brace, top of the engine, all carbon fibre. Now the interior is mostly black. It is a right-hand drive car because it's in Thailand, the real one. That's nice for us in Australia because we're right-hand drive here, and nearly every single model that's made in scale is left-hand drive. So it's nice to have a right-hand drive model in the collection. Now it does have red inserts in the seats, on the centre console, door trims. As usual, there's some carbon fibre parts in there as well, and it does have cloth seat belts. So yeah, attention to detail inside is second to none, and it matches the exterior of the model as well. So really high quality model, and really an eye-catching model as well. So they make lots of different colours of this Aventador 2.0. It was a really hard decision. They do a metallic brown version with a full white interior. That's based on a real car as well. That was absolutely spectacular too. So I was really on the fence which one to buy. But I'm glad I chose this infinite version of this Aventador 2.0. It definitely is a centerpiece in my Liberty Walk collection. So yeah, I think that's going to basically wrap up today's review of this Davis and Giovanni Liberty Walk Aventador Infinite Edition, based on the real car in Thailand. If I've got that wrong, someone correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's a car in Thailand. And yeah, I've probably got one or two more Davis and Giovanni models coming before the end of the year. We'll just see how the budget goes with that one, because I've got a lot of other models coming from BBR, GT Spirit and MR as well. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Don't forget to smash that like button. You can follow me on social media as well. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and I have an eBay store. Now, all the links to those pages are on the home page of this YouTube channel, so you can click on those links. It'll take you straight to those social media pages. And yeah, as I said, stay tuned to the channel. Plenty more model reviews on the way. Mostly cheaper models than this one, but I just thought I'd share this one with you guys. I know this is not in a lot of people's budgets to buy these Davis and Giovanni models, but I just wanted to really show you the true level of detail and accuracy that this model brand actually brings to the table as far as their 1/18 scale model cars. So yeah, that's going to wrap up today's review. So I hope you enjoyed it. This is the Davis and Giovanni Liberty Walk Infinite Edition. Stay tuned, more videos on the way. And until next time, thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.